Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to set up a trap for those annoying pill bugs that get into your garden and destroy your crops. And we're going to do that using a potato. Now that's a method that I looked up online and I was surprised how well it works. So I'm going to share that with you. You're going to take a potato, any potato works, doesn't matter, cut it in half right in the middle, right? And you want to get the bigger surface. And then using either a spoon or a tool that cores apples, that's what I'm using. I'm just going to scoop around the middle to create a bit of a cave inside where the bugs can crawl into. And this is exactly what the bugs are going to do. They're going to crawl inside the potato. And trust me, they will find their way in once you put that in the soil. So I'm going to take the middle part just like that. You can scoop a little bit more if you want to, and I'm going to do the same thing with the other half of the potato. And then of course, depending on how big your garden is or your greenhouse, you want to take the number of potatoes, and I'll show you in a minute where I'm going to place them in my greenhouse. So there you are. You have 2 potato halves with the middle scooped out, and we're going to go place it in our garden. I like to place my potatoes around the edge of the planter because that's where I find all the bugs like to hide. And then I leave it there for about 24 hours. When I come in the morning, the bugs are right there. I place some water in a container and then throw the bugs in there. So you want to make sure that you pick a dish that they can't crawl out of. Now sometimes what happens is that you pick up the potato, the bugs will be inside, but there are also some bugs in the soil. So you can just pick them up with your gloves and throw them in that same bowl of water and then scoop out the remaining bugs. Now why do pill bugs live in your garden? Usually you'll find them in a greenhouse because that's where the earth is nice and moist. There's usually a lot more moisture in the greenhouse. And they usually feed on organic matter, but if there's nothing for them to feed on, they will go after your seedlings and after your plants. As you can see here, they've actually eaten into my potato that I left to catch the bugs. And you know what? I would rather them actually eat my potato than go after my plants. So that works very well. And the one last thing I want to tell you is that when I first caught the bugs with a potato, I picked up the potato, I looked inside. I was so terrified when I saw this bunch of bugs in there. I just threw them all in the bag with the potato and everything in a compostable bag and threw it in the green bin, right? Then I realized that I'm gonna have to need so many potatoes if I'm gonna keep throwing potatoes out, and there's really no need to throw the potato. You can use the same potato over and over again. So once I got used to handling the process and handling the bugs, I just scooped them out with the gloves into the bowl like I showed you with water, and carefully take them out, put them back in the soil, and the potato is good for a long time. You don't have to, you can reuse the same potato over and over again. And the bugs are harmless. They're not gonna bite you. They actually crawl into a bowl and they're so scared of you that they're not interested in biting you. So once I got used to the process, I just scoop them out, put in the soil, put the potato back in the soil, and you're done. So just a little tip for you if you wanna do the same thing. Good luck.